I'm Caitlin Hood. I'm the owner of Bitters and Bubbles. We are a new company here on the food and beverage scene in Austin, Texas. We specialize in mixology classes where we come to your home. We set everything up for you, all of our fresh mixes and liquor, glassware, bar tools, and we help you celebrate your events. We also specialize in craft cocktail syrups, scratch made, really awesome flavors, exciting flavors to really elevate your cocktail game while you're bartending at home. I've done everything in the industry from slinging shots at Buffalo Wild Wings to the Four Seasons and high-end steakhouses and wine bars. So I really feel like this company is kind of a culmination of all of my knowledge that I've acquired over the years. I was driven to start this company because I really felt that it was time for me to strike out on my own and come up with a new concept that was all me. But I was reluctant to really leave behind all of the experience I have in the food and beverage industry, all the knowledge that I've acquired. I expressed to a friend that I was really sad about leaving behind the creative outlet that is me making cocktails for people and experimenting with flavors and things like that. And just off the top of her head, she said, "Why don't you start teaching people how to make cocktails?" And ever since then, that has been the purpose of all of this, is to teach people how easy it is to make cocktails, how easy it is to work with flavors and to create balance and to make a really great drink, and that you don't need any kind of education or special training. You just need to know how to mix things up. So during quarantine, obviously the first thing to go was the restaurants and bars shutting down, and everybody was confined to their homes. The need for a decent cocktail that you could make at your home was definitely in a higher demand than ever before. Luckily, I was able to shift my classes to a virtual platform. I took that and I took, my knowledge of flavors and my knowledge of balance, and I started making the scratch-made syrups to teach people that you don't need a lot of crazy ingredients to make good cocktails. You don't need every liquor or cordial or aperitif in your liquor cabinet to be able to make a well-balanced, delicious drink. And so that was definitely a bigger need than I really even foresaw at the start of quarantine. So when I started making my syrups, the retail side of things just absolutely took off. One of the most rewarding things for me bartending all this time is the feeling that I get when I make a cocktail for someone and I can visibly see that they love what they're drinking. And I kind of started to get that same gratification from making these syrups and coming up with these flavors and getting the response that I was getting from people. The response was absolutely overwhelming. I was blown away by how much people loved the flavors I was coming up with. I had people reordering syrups, I had people telling their friends, I had people giving them as gifts. It definitely solidified the idea to myself that this needed to be a lasting part of my company. At the end of the day, I just really want people to understand how easy it is to make delicious craft cocktails at home. All of my products are very approachable. I offer recipes on every bottle. There's recipes online. And it's just super easy to do all of this at home with zero skill and just a glass to pour it into.